Welcome back, everyone. Anthony Speciale here with Speciale Analysis, unedited and on the edge of the market. Hope you're having a great week. Happy Wednesday. We're going to dive in today to the DBC. The DBC is a commodity fund, and it tracks broadly the commodity market. Now, we realize and recognize the commodity market as a whole has been selling off lately. So, imagining that with that, opportunities exist. So we're going to look at a trade setup that came into place on the DBC, again, which is a broad stroke commodity fund. And we're going to break it down. We're going to take a look at it, give you the thought process as we set it up, where we identified our stop, how we identified our target, how the trade actually transpired. And in a very short period of time, it offered us a nice little reward. So let's pop open the chart and we'll dive right into it and we'll take a quick look. So as you can see, literally on the back of the COVID sell-off, here's March of 2020. The commodity, sector of the market has literally, this is just insane. From the low to the high, that's 192% roughly. That's some pretty tall movements there. This market obviously takes breathers from time to time, and it's taken a pretty heavy breather. Now we've reached on most commodities all-time highs we've never seen before, which there's nothing wrong with. But imagining when they turn, which is in fact what happened, this is where this opportunity transpired. So I'm going to just zoom in a little bit, show you what I found here. So obviously the teal structures are, the ascending structures. This is our primary channel. This is resistance. This is support. This is where it broke. This is the completion of the channel extension. And then this is the new channel that was formed, the orange channel. So this is support, 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 resistance, resistance, resistance. So price rolled over and then settled below the orange structure, which offered us the opportunity to now trade to support at the teal structure. And that's exactly what we did. So this was the trigger to sell. We placed a stop above, and we placed a target below. So each candle represents one full week of price action. So we came a little short of fulfilling our target, the first week that we were in action. But you can see the second week we essentially gapped over. So as the market opened on the second week, your order was filled. If you had a limit order sitting there, your order got filled. So Monday morning, market gaps, order gets filled pretty much simultaneously as the market opens, and you're out of it. So it was a quick 6% in a matter of 6 days, roughly, percent a day. Is this life-changing by itself? Maybe not necessarily. But having the ability to identify these over and over and over again with an 80 to 90+% success rate, keeping the losses to an absolute minimum, stacking these up, throwing a few 10, 20, 30, 40% winners in there, amongst a handful of 5, 8, 10, 12, percent winners. You'd be surprised how compounding your winners could turn, a little bit of money into an extraordinarily large amount of money in a very, very short period of time. So if that's something you want to learn more about, there's links in the email below. You can check out what I offer as far as a paid service goes, and that is a weekly research report that comes out to my clients every weekend. They receive it on Sundays. It gives them a good amount of time to analyze the market and analyze the opportunities before they have to execute them on Monday morning if they so choose to. But this is one of the ideas that was shared with them. Many of them, if this met their criteria, they had taken action on this trade. And again, 6% roughly in 6 days is not awful. If you could do that, if you could average 1% a day, you could, be pretty wealthy in the big picture. But again, purpose was to show you, let you see how it all worked out, how we did the analysis. It's all hand drawn. Nothing here is used that's computerized. There's no artificial intelligence or algorithms or any of that. It's all old school. Plot the chart, identify the breakout, place the stop, place the target, and carry on. So that's what we did, And I hope you enjoyed. So hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow, and I will see you then.